All right, guys, welcome back to Limitless Trading. Today was something else. We were inches away from rolling over the entire market, tagging the bottom of a megaphone pattern that we're going to show you in the chart. And right at the moment that we were going to hit, the White House comments regarding some Nvidia export rumor to China, saving the market from what would have been a total collapse into not the right Black Friday, but Black Friday. We were seconds away from hitting the 651 support that we had talked about in our Discord, and that unconfirmed rumor comes out. All of a sudden, everything squeezes. The day saved, the market squeezes, and the VIX starts getting crushed right at the end. Right? You can't make this up. We don't know if it's coordinated or not. Everything was a bearish signal, and boom, market gets rescued on a Friday before a holiday weekend. After we've been rolling over, and I think something like $1 trillion has been wiped out of the market. So if you want these levels, you want to catch these reversals before the video comes out, subscribe, like, comment below, come join our Discord. We love to have you join our team, and we'll show you some of the stuff that we're doing. Now, this is the megaphone pattern that we're going to show you on the daily, right? So right here at the roughly 651 area, we tapped it, which was a little bit shy of yesterday's low. But if you could see this red line, this correlates with the Friday, October 10th low, which had to do more with China, and then the October 14th low, which was the AR market saving us. So what happens? We're rolling over. VIX is squeezing to 35. Fear is building, right? We rejected this megaphone here at the top where I told my guys VIX had to go to 35. Momentum was breaking down. Then what happens? We get this rumor from the White House about some Nvidia chip right here to save the market, because if this would have cracked, we would have come down, broken down to 6,400, and then just waterfalls all the way down. So we get this trigger. Market defends the megaphone, which starts right around here, which is kind of it's a September megaphone. It's a pattern. Obviously, patterns are subjective, but it's right here. What luck that it hits right there. So now what happens? The market actually had to defend 651, and this shows a little bit of a reversal, but that's not guaranteed because these two candles for 2 days prior was a reversal. These two were prior, and they didn't hold, right? So we need confirmation. Otherwise, we can keep retesting this megaphone pattern all the way to about January 8th, which is actually a very, very big pivot day that we have, which tends to be a bottom after the New Year rollover, right? So what we're looking for, we had said to our members that if 651 defended, we had a micro long that we had mentioned in a previous video that was 662. That's it. We were done for the day, and then we'll show you that on the 15-minute chart. We were done for the day there. But for right now, on the daily, this is a megaphone pattern that's developing. If we keep tapping, building momentum, we could easily make a bottom down here and have liftoff on January 8th, January 10th, maybe. If not, if this breaks down, waterfalls, and then we're going to hit somewhere in this trend line, which is the trend line from, what date is this? From Tuesday, September 2nd. That breaks down. We have tons of dark pool on the way down. But for right now, the market lives to fight another day. What's important for next week, again, is that we defend 662 has to become some sort of support. Otherwise, 642 to the downside will hit, and then ultimately 635 will hit. The bias is still very bearish. We have to hold this 651 to get 652, and we have to see if the VIX keeps squeezing to 35 or the VIX keeps rolling over and ends with a pull. So we'll see what happens. Stay tuned with us, and we'll give you some updates as we go.